You know how they try to cover up your. I was wondering. They both. It's all like a fight.
It's like a starting level.
I don't know, I don't know for sure. Yeah. One knows a little bit, and the other one knows a little bit, and they think they're helping each other out.
That's why it's. Yes.
Well, I was willing to help out there. And I'll have I would like to call to order the Village of Roscoe Board Meeting, Tuesday, February 20th. Before we rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, I would like to introduce to you the Girl Scout Troop 248 assembled before you. And they are going to lead us in the pledge. So please stand.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Well done. Good job. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
Good job. Before we move on, yeah, if you would just go down the line and just state your first name for everyone and tell everyone what school you go to.
I'm Allison, I go to Kinnikinnick. I'm Lucy and I go to Kinnikinnick. I'm Emma and I go to Kinnikinnick. I'm Eleanor and I go to Kinnikinnick. I'm Caitlin and I go to Ralston. I'm Brooklyn and I go to I'm Morgan and I go to Kinnikinnick.
Thank you. And I once asked them before we began what they liked about being a Girl Scout. In unison, what do you like about being a Girl Scout?
It's fun.
Thank you for coming this evening. We appreciate it.
Did you bring it?
Yeah, did you bring it? Item number 4, public comment. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to make public comment? Roll call. I told you I forget. Our clerk is remote.
Is here. Did not well.
Oh, okay.
Gustafson,
Here.
Wright,
Here.
Sima,
Here.
Lot,
Here.
Petty,
Here.
Malaco,
Here.
Vampire.
Here.
Thank you. Item number 4, public comment. If you have public comment, please stand and state your name for the clerk, please.
Terry Brock, 5703 Kelmore Drive. I'm brought this up probably for the last 3 boards. I'm wondering if the village removed the sound system that we used to have. Does anybody have microphones in front of them or did we take them out? I know we used to have microphones in front of councilmen and it doesn't sound like it anymore because we can't hear anybody. There's nothing coming through the sound, through the ceilings, so it doesn't sound like you guys have your sound on. We can't hear anybody.
Thank you. everyone else in the audience, are you having that problem as well? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Anyone else wishing to make public comment? Anyone remotely? No? Okay. Item number 5, under the president's report. For a moment, if you can get into your documents in the folder labeled grant docs, it's at the very, very bottom.
Under village board.
Yes, under village board. Well, it's in a separate folder. It's not under board. Just go all the way down to where you see grant documents. And in that, you'll see some information about the RAISE grant and a sample of the support letter that has gone out for signatures. The RAISE grant will be, the application is February 28th, and we had talked about this and you had approved it. So that is underway, and you have an example, as I said. And also, you'll see another folder in that same list labeled Infrastructure Priorities Report. The Region 1 Planning Council had compiled all kinds of information about infrastructure requests across Winnebago County and Boone County. And our requests are identified on pages 28 and 29. So this is also an organization that helps to advocate for the infrastructure programs that we wish to put in place. I just wanted to call your attention to those items. Right, item 6, treasurer's report, cash report and the bills. Taking a look at the cash report and bills. Is there a motion to pay the bills?
So second,
Questions?
I'll be a no on invoice 101990 for insulin claim.
Same.
Any other comments? Questions about this? Okay, we have a motion and a second to pay the bills.
Babcock,
Yes.
Melco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes. Clock,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And for the new attendees here, to give you an idea of the type of expenses or the amount of expenses, a cash report indicates that in this 2-week period of time, expenditures amounted to $514,705.44. And in the pooled checking account, village currently has $8,152,603.23. Motor fuel fund, after the salt expenditures that you saw tonight, that balance is $1,234,736.39. Right, going on to item number 7. May I have a motion to approve the minutes from the February 6th meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Hearing none.
Petty. Yes. Clock,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Melco.
Yes.
Thank you. Item 7.2, may I have a motion to approve registration for Officer Sarver to attend crash investigation classes located in Naperville, Illinois, from March 4th through May 3rd, in the amount not to exceed $11,134, including the cost of classes, per diem, and hotel stay.
So moved.
Second.
Questions, comments? For the young ladies in our audience, they had an opportunity to tour the police department building with Officer Sarver. And one individual asked him if there was a lot of math to what he does. Yes, he replied. He's going to this crash investigation class. And so that's why he was very, very familiar with it. And it's a very long process. So once we have accidents in the area, He will be our expert who can interpret the evidence and the data that is there at the crash scene. So village part here is to provide the necessary training for officers so that they can do their jobs. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve. Calling for the vote, please.
Clark,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes.
Item 8.1. May I have a motion to approve resolution 2024-R07, approving the final plat for plat 2 of Roscoe Junction?
So moved.
Second.
Questions? Calling for the vote?
Simon,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes. Clark.
Yes.
Item 8.2, may I have a motion to approve ordinance 2024-02, amending chapter 110 of the Village Code of Ordinances, designating the village's code enforcement officer as the investigating officer for the issuance of business licenses in the village of Roscoe.
So moved. Second.
Any other questions or comments? Hearing none. Vote,
Right.
please.
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes. Clark,
Yes.
Simon.
Yes.
Item 8.3. Approval of ordinance 2024-03, amending chapter 115 of the Village of Roscoe Code of Ordinances related to the issuance of special event permits within the Village of Roscoe. May I have a motion to lay this over?
So moved.
Questions? Comments? Okay, calling for the vote?
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes. Clark,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Item 8.4. May I have a motion to approve resolution 2024-R08, approving entering into a 3-year agreement with Power DMS for the purchase of Power Ready in the amount of $5,600 the first year and $3,500 for the following 2 years.
Second.
Hearing none, calling for the vote.
Malaco,
Yes.
Petty. Yes. Clark,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Babcock.
Yes.
Item 9, nothing under new business. Item 10, old business. The 6th and final draft of the budget is in your documents. Bottom line. Looking at page 7. With all of the items or expenditures that were shifted into 2025, the gap was closed. You'll see the total revenue as projected at $7,726,629. General fund expenditures of $11,084,937, showing that we've spent more than revenue, but that will be what would be shifted out of the general fund reserve, because our reserve policy is to keep 33% for operating expenditures. So you'll see there under the highlighted yellow, the various amounts here. So once those dollars are shifted, there is a excess, shall we say, over fund balance requirement of $272,751.99. So as this exists, you can spend on those items by shifting surplus from the general fund and still have $272,000 over the 33% reserve requirement. Okay. Questions? Comments? Concerns?
I'd just like to comment that I like that we highlighted all the changes that were proposed at the last meeting. They're very clear to see and reflect what we discussed. So I think that's very helpful as we do drafts, running drafts to keep the amendments updated and highlighted. So those are really reflecting on what we discussed previously. So thank you.
Does this require another vote? Or
So tonight's vote is to approve this in sort of a tentative form. We're still required to publish it and make it available for the public. So this will be sort of locking down this budget we have here tonight. That's what your vote is tonight, is essentially lock down the budget. We'll publish it. We will make it available on our website as well as at the clerk's office or at our offices here. And then at the next board meeting, we'll have a hearing on the appropriation as well as like a final approval of the appropriation ordinance. So the next meeting will be the official adoption of our appropriation ordinance. But this is required tonight so that we have something available for the public to review.
And for members of the audience, the dollars amount reflect operating costs of the village as well as special projects that we are going to pursue. Our residential streets program, for example, and continue maintenance, require maintenance at some of the various village facilities. So do we need a motion?
Do we vote already or?
No.
Motion? Okay, yeah, so we take a motion to actually adopt the 2024 budget in reserve form.
May I have a motion to do so? So moved.
Second.
Anyone have any questions? Okay. Hearing none, I'll enter the vote, please.
Right,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Melko,
No.
Petty, yes. Rod,
No.
Simon.
Yes.
Item number 11, public comment again. Is there anyone who wishes to make public comment at this time? Right. Hearing none. Item 12, no executive session required for this evening. Item 13, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none. Board meeting is adjourned. Anyone need a short break before going to committee of the whole?